Now, anyways, I have Cameron over here. Cameron, the Cameron. But this is gonna
My
be
favorite thing.
all right. That's crazy. This is gonna be ranking skilled characters compared to non-skilled characters. Totally my opinion, but some is not, and that's some of it's objective. Anyways, Gunner one is going in top three least skilled. Um, it's just he's not skilled. He's a starter character. He's he was favored in so much by TZE, and he doesn't get any nerfs. Even though he has high damage, short cooldowns, and starts can go into every single move to help out high damage. So, eh, three of his moves can hit on the ground, and two can block break. So, I mean, I'm not. For clarification, balance just means that you can play them, but not be a bomb. Like they don't take that much skill to play, but you're not a bum by playing them. I'm putting Yuji in this category, and I would put Yuji in not really skilled, but okay when he had prime Manji kick. But otherwise, Yuji's pretty balanced as a whole. Like if you want to make the argument, oh, hitting four black flashes, that's kind of skilled. But like, I can do that pretty good, and yet I still never even really land it that much on people in like in an actual game, I guess. Now, Hikari, I'm putting him in pretty skilled. All right, he's got some cool variants, but he would probably be in semi skilled or balanced as a whole, uh, if he didn't get his nerf to his 1-2. They basically just removed that. I don't really see anybody doing it anymore, and just prefer to use two as a combo extender and one as just a extra little range damage move. Now, Megami. All right, this one's hard to rank because on one hand, you can play Megami semi-skilled. You can get good with him and be a skilled person with him. But on the other hand, most of the time, it's not. So I'm just gonna go with not really skilled, but okay, which is just like, all right, fine, it's whatever with that character, but it's not really that skilled. But Megami as a whole, I mean, he only has really one block breaking move besides the variant with R special and Rapid Escape, but there is all of his moves do auto lock on, kind of. New Way's kind of broken, doesn't really auto lock on. I should actually clarify this at the start of the video. This is only for their bases. We're not counting their ults. This is just for base. Now, Mahito's a different story. He can block break with off no variants. Only one of his moves can block break, but the other the two variants, Focus Strike and Stockpile, if you do the variants with those, they can block break too. What's up?
I'm gonna go to the hospital.
Why?
I'm bleeding a lot.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
I love you. Okay. You have your phone on you. I want you to text me, please. Um. Anyways, I'm just gonna try to shred that off. That's why I put Megami in not really skilled, but okay. Now Choso, I always kind of put him in a more skilled type of category, but one thing I do see people complain a lot about is that he is not skilled because all of his moves hit evasive. But like, yeah, that's true. But he's kind of more balanced than not skilled. Like, yeah, he can only hit on evasive, but still, his combos are a little harder than you think they are. And I see all these people talk smack, and then they can't do it. They can't do those simple, easy, no skill combos. They just can't. Toto, I feel like a lot of people say Toto's not skilled at all. Like not skilled. I'll put him in not really skilled, but okay, because he does have skill to him, but not really at the same time. He's definitely higher than Megami though, by a long shot. Now Higuruma, I'm putting him in not skilled. If I'm gonna be honest, even after the reworks, he's still just a really easy character to play. Now, Yuta, since we're not counting ults, I'm going to put him at the top of skilled and maybe top 3 most skilled. But his ult's kind of broken and stuff. But his base got kind of nerfed, but kind of is better in my opinion, and makes him pretty much of a skilled character for base. I still sometimes struggle using him, so I'd say he's pretty skilled. Now, Mecham I'm putting in semi-skilled because no, I'm putting him in not really skilled, but okay. I'm putting him lower than total. I don't know what I'm saying. Every single time I fight a Mechamaru main, it's always the same R special and then 4, get me up in there, and then hold down the shoot button thing. It's always the exact same combo. Always try to do the exact same thing, constantly fail, and they're losers for it. I hate it so much. I do not find anybody who tries to use their own combos. It's always exact same thing. Now, Naya, original Naya, even after the Decisive Strikes nerf, it used to be really good, like broken. I would put him in not skilled, maybe even top 3 least skilled characters. But now, I'm gonna probably put him in the lowest. No. All right, so we're gonna put him in here, but we're gonna move Fido up to balance as a whole. Because Naya is kind of balanced now. Like, yeah, he got some buffs. It's still kind of easy to play him, so I'm gonna switch him to actually not really skilled, but okay. You're not necessarily a bum for playing him. Now, you'd expect me to put Nanami in top 3 most skilled. I just don't see it. I don't see what makes Nanami so skilled. Like, he's balanced as a whole, probably more balanced than Choso and Toto. But, like, I learned him so... There was no learning curve on him, especially for his base. It took me no time to learn crazy easy combos. He's an extremely easy character, and I don't want people who are like, oh my god, to do anything, you need to use the R special. And I could say that for Choso, too. You need the R special. Or let me... With Ryu Ishigori, I guess, if you want to make that argument that they need the R special to do something, he's another prime example. Yuki's a prime example. This guy's a prime example. I mean, Haruto's a prime example of all of that, so I don't know why it necessarily counts. But all of his combos are green. No, they're not. Tato Shenanigans, I'm going to give her credit on this because she already complained about someone stealing her points. I'm going to steal one of them real quick. Is that there's literally a simple combo that I think one-shots. Maybe not, though. I could be wrong. Tato Shenanigans is my goat, though. Truly, truly, truly my goat. I still no credit from her. I give credit. But he's balanced. That's what he is. He's not skilled, though. I would put him in top 3 most skilled. Mahito takes some skill. That took me some time to actually learn his combos. Unlike Nanami, though, and I'm not just going off of how hard is to use the arsenal. Anytime I see someone glazing Nanami, it's really hard to use the R special. It's really not. All right. So how about you just shut your trap, okay? Because it's not that hard. It's either you got an issue on how to play the game and just don't know how to use the R special, or not. Unlike Mahito or Hikari, Hikari is the character I probably am the worst at in JJS. Maybe besides Kurushi, but that's just because I hate Kurushi. Well, not really anymore, but I just don't like using Kurushi. But Hikari's up there because he took me a long time to actually learn how to use, and even then I'm still kind of bad at him. Yuta took me a long time to figure out how to use after the rework and stuff, unlike Nanami. When Nanami first came out, it took me like that on mobile. A laggy 6-year-old tablet, it took me instantly to learn a combo. It wasn't that hard. Now, Hanami, if we're going straight off base, then actually, yeah, base and ult, we're going to put this. She's not skilled. I'm sorry. She's not. I'll be like scrolling videos on TikTok, and I'll see multiple different videos that are just, let me think, that are just 120% Hanami combo every single time. Now, alright, Reggie. This one's gonna be difficult because not a lot of people are gonna like how I'm gonna put him in semi-skilled. Probably at the bottom of it though, because he's a new character, so he's broken, right? No, not necessarily. Like the kids that run away and just pop the moves that break block and just run away and run away and run away. Yeah, that's no skill. But I mean, I've pulled off crazy combos. It's really beautiful, actually. Some of the combos that I can pull off with him. I mean, and plus them being able to use items now. I've seen so many cool combos, and me saying that might raise a spark of, oh, what about other characters that have cool combos? Those combos are easy. It actually took me some time to learn Reggie and how to be able to use him. So I'm putting him in semi-skilled. Anyways, Ryuichi Shigori is going in top 3 least skilled. Oh, let me go back. Top 3 least skilled, and will be at the top of it as the least skilled character in JJS. You can't fight me on them because he is the least skilled character, in my opinion, to have ever been out of this game, including the ult too. All right. Now I'm gonna put Locust guy just a bit higher than Megami because Megami you can just kind of toss away his moves. They're all ranged. You can just toss them away. Well, Locust guy, you gotta at least maybe win an M1 trade, land a dash, that kind of stuff. Brings him just a little bit, but he's not really that skilled. Anyways, so Yuki is going to be at the bottom of not skilled. Alright? She has the same vital flaw as Nanami. People say she's skilled because of her R special, when in reality, her combo kind of bland, and they just kind of are like that, I guess. Anyways, Charles is going in the third least skilled character in the game. He has infinite counter. Actually, his third move, infinite counter if he's using it. His ult counter can either do 40 damage or can one-shot you with the R special. And his second move, if you use it and you get hit with a melee attack, their attack will be stopped and it will be used as a counter to hit the move. Alright, yeah. Doesn't sound very skilled at all. And all of his moves block break. All of them block break. Well, unless you don't count the second move. It's variant. Alright. Now, Kurushi, he was kind of balanced as a whole. I think he regained that spot. He's just going to be at the bottom of it. I mean, because they fixed the thing where Hatch could go through block. So that was really stupid. So that really brought him to probably over Charles for least characters. That one change was. But he'll go and balance the whole because he's kind of balanced. Mei's not skilled, but is definitely more skilled than Yuki. Alright? Because after she got nerfed and no longer has her air combos, she's not even that fun to play either. So, I mean, really, where is there anything in there? Alright, like, I don't see her being necessarily skilled either. Yeah, she got mega nerfed, but her moves are still, in my opinion, actually, yeah, none of her moves really block break either. Same with Yuki, but Yuki's you can make every single one of them block break, unlike Mei. And Haruta is going in pretty skilled, but probably at the bottom. Because I know we all hate Haruta mains as a whole, alright? And I can see that. I can see the hate for Haruta mains. But you're thinking of the Haruta mains who use the R special and just run around and run and run and run. I'm talking about the Haruta mains who use their miracles, their dodges correctly, and all that kind of stuff. Those people are skilled. But since I didn't put anybody in top 3 most skilled, it's going to be the pretty skilled category, with Yuta being number 1, Akari being number 2, and Haruta being number 3. Alright. This is for the base. This is for base. This is my tier list for the base of characters, alright? This could be interchangeable on your opinion on characters. Like, some people, Hanami would be defending for their life to be in semi-skilled based as a whole. And that's okay. I can kind of agree with that sometimes. There can be some skilled Hanami mains. but this is over a wide majority of how I've played JJS and fought these characters on which ones have been skilled. And I'm sorry, but when I've played Haruta against Harutas, they've always been at least decently skilled people. They also have 65 HP, but that's the point. Now, I want to find an alt version, but I maybe we could just do. All right, that's just meanie boo boo stinky head. Oh, they have them in there. All right, that's kind of weird. He's not really a character. JGS members. Oh, those guys. JGS. I guess we could just go back to this one, I suppose. We will reset it. Um how do we reset it? We just gotta toss them back down in here. Reset. Alright, so this is gonna be for alt. Okay. That just reset me. Okay, we're not ranking Monkey though. Or Hiener Sukuna. I think we'll just keep it as this for the alts. Alright. Gojo brain dead. Sukuna, like all of his moves block break. All of his moves have an R special variant. His domain's broken, and he has a 70 HP move that can just kill a hard. By the way, that can kill one shot character in the game, and that says something. Okay, so he's going in there. We're gonna put Sukuna as it is. I feel Sukuna outbeat by a lot of ults. You'd be surprised. And a lot of people try to defend him for his domain being broken, which even then I wouldn't even classify it as top 3 domains in the game. Sukuna's. I'd put it as top 5. And even then, a lot of people just complain because his M1s are ribbed. But even then, I'm constantly beating Sukuna's, even in base. So I'm gonna put him in mid skill. But Restless Gambler, his alt is brain dead. I think it's gonna be the least brain deaded one, but it is. Megumi's, well, also because he's immortal. That's part of the fact. Megumi's ult is low skill. Actually, no. I'm gonna switch Sukuna around. Megumi's ult is mid skill in my opinion because it's not just entirely brain dead where you can just spam out the moves, I guess. Yeah, technically you can have 2 movesets, but other characters also have 2 movesets. So Mahito, since he has 2 ults, it kind of depends. Because his second ult, brain dead. But we're gonna go off his first ult, which in my opinion is mid skill. Yeah, it has a 2-shot move and it has a broken domain. That's not my point. Because you know how many times I try to play Mahito ult and try to like get people with idle transfiguration just kill miserably. Because so many people are like runners now. I mean, that's just a thing. Now Choso's ult is probably gonna be the highest of mid skill in my opinion. Because it is really good. Okay? It is good in my opinion because of just how like not easy the moves. Yeah, he has a 1-shot move, but it's also like one of the worst 1-shot moves because you can't spin it around, you can't move where it goes, you have to like get off guard. The total I'm gonna put in skilled because his ult is not really good unless you land brothers, which 9 out of 10 times you will not unless you're playing against a friend. I have never once fought a person in JJ and landed brothers against a random person unless it was my best friend Liam. That is the only person I've landed a brothers against. Now, Higuruma is probably gonna go even like probably even more brain dead than Gojo's. in my opinion. And Yuta's ult is more skilled than Sukuna's, but not really at the same time. Yuta's ult is broken. All right, I hate to say it, but his ult is one of the most is a broken ult. And I know all the ults in this game are broken, so to speak, but it literally I've seen a Yuta ult outbeat a Hikari, a Ryu ult, any ult. I have not seen a Yuta that just loses to most ults. Okay, now Mechamaru's is going in high skill simply on the fact that it dies so easily. It's gone. Bye bye. Now Naoya's ult is brain dead. It's just a fact. I'm just gonna leave Naoya's ult at that. I don't want to explain it. Nanami though, I'm gonna put in skilled because unlike his base, his ult takes some actual skill because his moves can all be stopped. That is a main thing. All of his moves can be stopped. Unlike Mechamaru, Todo, even only two of Todo's moves can be stopped. He's still more of a skilled character based off damage and cooldowns. Like some Mahito's moves can get countered and stopped and stuff. No, not really. That's not what I meant. Opposite of that. And then Hanami ult, brain dead. Really, really brain dead. Not as bad as these three in my opinion, because actually never mind. We're gonna move Higuruma up here. We're gonna move Naoya down here. Higuruma's takes at least a little bit of skill. Ryu Ishigori has the skilled ult in the game. Least skilled, without a doubt in my mind. Actually, I'm gonna add a new tier. Alright. Ryu's down there, alright? Charles down there. And Locust guy is down there. Yuki is just fine. Hers, you just gotta die for, so it's different. Mimi's, though, is low skill. Because you at least have to land. And Haruta's is more of a skilled ult because it doesn't one-shot for a base character. It does minimal damage. And overall is just kind of a bad ult. Like, yeah, it does the extra stuff, which can help a Haruta out. But that's really it. That can help a Haruta out and save him on so much. So that is my rankings for alt and base. Bye bye. See you in the next one.